Hey everybody, Glitchy here, and welcome back to Void War. Back to our Assault Cruiser A run with our Cult of Krom brothers. We just got into the War Cult sector, which is exactly what you want to be if you and Krom go, ways back, you know what I'm saying? Let's try and target this major threat when we get to it, but our history is not great with these. But we'll give it a shot, as usual, particularly in Torment 2. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we got the equipment for that or not, but we'll try. Alright, so let's look at the sector here. I'm looking for equipment, because I got 3 people with weapon slots that need filling, and I feel like I could leverage that to do some damage. So we're probably hitting this, which is convenient, because I want to hit this Shrine of Rage. And probably hitting this weapons dealer, because he has modules and ship armaments. I do need some more crew, but maybe it can wait. The only reason I want more crew, though, is so I can leverage my 2 berserkers as boarders, which I kind of can do right now. I mean, I got one kind of just sitting in the middle of the ship purely for defensive reasons, but they're not great at repairing. They're not great at I assume that also includes like breaches and stuff like that, so I kind of don't want them sitting around repairing stuff. I kind of want them to either be aggressive or at least be defensive. The thing I don't like is they have very low health. I'm not a fan of that. They have very low health and they don't have a defensive slot. So these weapons either need to be lowers DPS or, I don't know, stuns, that type of thing. So I'm not sure how I make them live. A module will certainly help, which is why we want to hit that one store. So, that being said, first stop, Shrine of Rage. Let's see what we got. Nothing. Oh, something. Your cartographic data indicates the presence of an Imperial munitions depot. As you approach, a Corsair starship suddenly drops out of subspace, begins firing at the depot. The workers of the depot broadcast a request for help. Weapons 4. Intimidate the raiders. I don't think I've ever seen this event, and I don't think I've ever gotten this option. If I have, so see what happens. You approach your raider vessel, weapons charged. Alarmed at the bristling armament of your vessel, the raiders beat a hasty retreat. The depot hails you. They offer you one of their newly refurbished starship weaponry in gratitude. Corruption beam. I think these beams just got buffed. That's interesting. I actually can power it right now, and so what I will do, if I get to use it, I'm not sure that I will. What I will do is once my warp lance runs out of juice, I'll probably turn it and the corruption beam off and turn on my storm cannon, depending on the ship though, and depending on if I even notice in time, you know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Wreckage field here. Charred debris has been blasted so thoroughly as to preclude the hopes of finding any salvage. Bummer. Not a lot of scrap right before the store. I was hoping for better. Oh, let's hit the Shrine of Rage. I'm sure there's going to be some combat here. Ominous spiked structure drifts silently in your viewport. It is a shrine to an ancient war god. As you approach, your sensors detect an incoming hostile signature. Oh, no talking, eh? What do we got here? Conqueror. Yeah, these are all... oh, no, they're not war cultists. Alright. So, as we were doing before, we were opening with our warp lance on something. What weapons do they have? Quite a few. So they can go through my shields for sure, do a little bit of damage on the back end. They also have a missile that is going to be pestering me. But that is a-okay. Not a lot of dodge. I don't know if they're going to board, but if they do, we can probably overwhelm them with our berserkers and our commander. Oh, we'll see. So we're gonna try and damage a system here with warp lance, and then follow up with blood curse once things walk into try and fix it. So let's get that plan started. Bonk. Perfect. So we got some motion. How long does this take to? Okay, so no time. So as soon as they enter the room, oh, here comes a assault sled. All right, let's blood curse them. All right, so those are the 2 commandos. Let's get our commander in there. They should be able to mop them up, to be honest with you. Oh right, these guys have a fair DPS. Yeah, okay, so he loses this fight, but that's okay. Let's see, you got another warp lance here. They're taking quite a... Oh, we can also pen shot as well. Let's pen shot there. You know what? No, let's pen shot their shields. Maybe we'll break one here. Alright, so let's, I don't want my commando to, or my berserker to just take too much damage. Let's get him out of there. Heard a missile go out. That's unfortunate that my, command throne got hit. Okay, so these guys just got a spawn in there, which is good for us. Let's warp lance again. Hopefully that hits. Nice. So their weapons took quite a bit of damage. Where's my other berserker? Get in there and help the commander. Don't necessarily want him to take a ton of damage either. There go their commanders. We can actually corruption beam here, just to make it harder to recover. Okay, so their dudes are dead. Back to stations. This could be a crew kill here, easily. Gotta hit the weapons room again, just to take some more weapons down. Should probably hit the missile here instead. Let's use some more munitions for that. Really do want the crew kill here. Alright, we don't want to be shooting anymore. He's fleeing. Yeah, he's in trouble. Yeah. Enemy crew has been killed. You search through the remains to find a few useful items. No new threats detected. You return to the shrine. I don't know where this thrall came from. I assume for the blood curse. I thought maybe they are controllable. Pledge yourself to the god of war. Pledge yourself to the god of war. Moments later, you find yourself surrounded by dozens of cult warships. You begin spooling your engines, preparing to engage, but you soon realize they are attacking each other, not you. You consider joining the battle. Join the fight! Supernatural rage overwhelms your senses. You activate your combat systems and target the nearest ship. Heck yeah. Oh, but now we don't have warp lance, so that's actually pretty bad. Pretty bad. I forget that these don't... I wish they would recharge in between combats like this. That would be ideal. There's a thrall. I'm just gonna send him over. Whatever. What did he, That's okay. Well, that... less okay, but... ouch. I really need my... oh, right. It's a berserker doing it, isn't it? Yeah. Help him out there. Actually, all of you. I need my weapons back. Can we... blood curse here and be okay? I'm not sure. Disruptor missile. Am I scared of the disruptor missile? It's not ideal, but they would actually have to disruptor and thunder cannon to do much. So let's actually hit him with a missile right there. Didn't like that noise. Great. Do we have enough power? Not yet. Come on, fellas. Thank you. Back to stations. Let's power the storm. We'll be alright. I guess I could just deal 10 damage and this will just recharge, right? Probably, yeah. This is getting hairier the longer I stay here. Might consider boarding just to get something going, you know what I'm saying? Let's hit the shields so we have a little bit more, please hit. Nice. Nice. That's what we want to see. Alright, now we can start doing some foolery here. Blood curse in there, and let's package up our thrall and send him in. Just cause he's really not gonna do tons, but that's okay. Hey, it's blood. Oh, I guess they didn't really fix too much there, huh? It's unfortunate. Yeah, there goes the blood thrall. We're right though. They prioritize their shields. That makes perfect sense. So let's do the same, like that. Pen shot. Bang. Not looking for crew kills at the moment. Just get him out of the way. Shockwave hurls debris in all directions. You retrieve as much as you can. Choose one. Either a gate is fantastic. It would support the jumping strat I want to do, like the aggression strat, but I don't have anybody to use it, and I could use the munitions since I'm spending so much. Tough choice. I think I'm gonna prioritize what I can use right now. The enemy has been defeated. The enemy defeated. Another ship confronts you. It is enormous. Its commander proclaims, "I am Krom's champion." He's called Mac. That's funny. Yeah, all right. this ship is likely gonna board, probably with the Chaos Knight. That might be an issue, a big issue, in fact. But we'll see. I could probably try and prevent that right now, actually. Thankfully, my missile was charged. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Let's wait for our penetrator to charge up here. Nice, and we do the double tap. That's what we want to see. Okay, good. Here come their weapons. We're not afraid. No, we're super fine. Hit him with another volley. I really don't want this to come out, so willing to take some damage for it. Not great, but can I? Yeah. We don't want to spend too much time here. Okay, cool. You salvage what you can from the remains. The chromic champion has been defeated. There's a brief period of silence and stillness. A sudden flash of argent lightning pierces the stellar backdrop and sends a shockwave rippling across the battle zone. Every cultist vessel winks out of existence. Your ship is alone once more. Your hands tremble uncontrollably. A white-hot sigil has been burned into the inside of your left wrist. You feel an insatiable lust for battle. Shrine of Rage. And the commander cannot rest. Well, hopefully that doesn't hurt us, since he was damaged during that fight. Hopefully we won't regret that. But we'll see. Alright, playing a scrap, but we are at a merchant. What do you got? Yeah, that's unfortunate about the cannot rest. Thankfully we have spaceports coming up. Blah, blah, blah. Fear stars. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. What do we got here? Antimatter bomb. Fantastic. Probably not going to purchase it. Am I going to purchase it? Man, nah, that's like... It's so nasty. But it's a lot of money. Heavy Disruptor also pretty fantastic. Rift Bomb. These are, these actually have great synergy with my warp plans. But I'm not sure that I want to do that right now. I do like the Thrall Pit. I do like the Siege Beam. A lot to like here. Unfortunately, our equipment that is crazy. That talisman is crazy. I should buy that, but for who? Who can you? Does my big boy have a tool slot? He does. I might put it on him. Man, that might be nuts. Yeah, this seems like a crazy purchase right here. Oh, I think I'm gonna do it. I also think I'm gonna sell this Mind Bolt. Maybe not here, but we'll see. What other crew equipment do I have? It's mostly tool slots and weapons, isn't it? Yeah. So the armor's kind of. It would just be on Ulfar. Was my currently my only psychic. I mean, it might not be terrible, but I'm definitely buying that. I'm definitely giving it to Kill Switch. And I'm not a huge fan of the bombs here. I feel like antimatter could be fantastic, but I also feel like this takes forever to charge. I don't know how many points I want to put on my missiles. And although 8 damage. But to systemless. This is great on systemless 4 rooms, probably. That probably causes a lot of trouble to the enemy, to where they get overwhelmed by repairs and or dudes spawning from the rifts. This makes 1 breach, probably, right? So this one I might actually use this one. Let's look at our upgrades first of all. Let's give a kill switch here. The amulet. Yeah. That seems good. And then I did say I wanted to upgrade my dodge. I should probably do that. Let's do it like this. So give ourselves a nice healthy 25% dodge. What does it look like when he's off? Not a lot, actually. Really? I thought command throne upgrade. Maybe that's not as good as I gave it credit for. We're gonna try it anyways, but yeah, because it loses pretty much all of it. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we learned. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Anyways, that's most of my scrap, unless I sell this. And what would I sell it for? Nothing really, so let's just repair a little bit. Just as much as we can. Now I know I have shipyards coming up, but I might want to heal. Like, heal crew on the shipyards, so... I don't know. The module that... not module, the system that heals all crew on ship might be great for what we're trying to do here. What do we got? Come across a technical vessel holding station over a large moon. It appears to be in the midst of conducting an excavation. Contact them. We detected a subterranean class 4 artifact. We are currently recalibrating excavators to break through the final obstruction layers. Offer to assist. The machine priest declined your assistance. It appears they have completed excavation. Technopriests lift up an enormous black cube out from under the surface of the moon before hastily departing. You're able to collect some scrap left behind. Well, not gonna complain about 60 scrap. There was probably a better solution there, though. Like a better, you know, get more rewards solution or something like that. Are you still unable to rest? Yeah. But he's half health. He's gonna start resting soon. So I could heal my 7 points here. Maybe. Let's go over here just in case. Do I risk it? I mean, that's more health than all of my crew, pretty much. And he does have a great... Like, he'll always be able to race, right? I think I'm okay with just repairing right now. I really hope. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna heal it just on the back of I want to know if you can heal through the yeah, but it's one jump. No, we repair. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. All right, let's go this way. Nope, demon ship. My favorite. Mysterious howl seems to sound from all directions as you find yourself under attack by a demonically possessed warship. So, warp lance a little tough here. Ooh, 3 shields a little tough here. So, unless I have warp lance shots, or yeah, I literally cannot harm them unless I have a missile or warp lance. That is a tough place to be. I also, this is kind of useless because I can't really. Well, unless the skeletons are both in the same room. So let's try and make 4 breaches here. Let's hit the siege. Bombard. Don't miss. Surprising nobody, pretty much. Our other weapons are kind of useless at the moment. Until something else recharges. Alright, don't miss. Cool, okay. That's good. Whew, that was close. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that on. And now we can harm them. Let's get a missile in there too. Bonk. Cool. Alright, now we're cooking. Should have a spawn soon. Yeah, there it is. And now is when we blood curse for the absolute overwhelm here. Yep, just like that. Oh, so these are controllable. That's cool. Do they suffocate? I don't see them cannot suffocate. So I guess they must suffocate. That sucks. That's okay. Get in the demon heart in there and start doing damage. Yeah, they're toast. Yeah. These thralls expire between jumps, right? So they are completely sacrificial. Boom. Despite devastation, you managed to retrieve a few intact supply containers. Perfect. Alright, I said I was going to this one, so let us do so. Another demonic ship. My favorite. On fire, malformed cult vessel, its crew is dead. Yet some fiendish force allows it to continue functioning. Let's do that. Turn our corruption beam on for... Maybe I should have sold this. Probably should have sold that. That's okay. What weapons do they have? Fair amount of stuff, but nothing I'm too crazy about. Where's their missile room? top one? No, I want more than 2 breaches. Or more than 1 breach. Let's hit their missiles here. Don't miss. Nice. Alright, so we took one of their weapons out. We're gonna get, unfortunately, a missile here, more than likely. But that's okay. And then we will warp lance right here. Unfortunate that they got their missile out. I probably misplayed there. I probably should have shot weapons first. That sucks. Let us do that. Hopefully catch the skeletons. Yep, there's the overwhelm. Nice, we're hitting what we want to hit. Warp lance is down. Go away, corruption beam. Don't want to waste a missile here. Not really a waste, right? Let's do it just to take a little bit less damage. Unfortunate, my thrall was not able to. They missed, it doesn't matter. Hey, thralls, you want a little walkabout? No, keep hitting the ship. Interesting gameplay we got going on here. Maybe I should have bought that antimatter bomb. Double down on the subspace breaching. But we're here now, so let's focus on that. Really doubtful how this major threat is going to go. I don't think it's going to go any different than all of our other major threats, which is that we run away scared. The murder mist, they call it. A malevolent veil that cloaks the Fury Stars, causing madness and violence among Imperial crews. It is as if Krom himself reaches out from the depth. Well, if he wants to reach out, welcome it. This kind of looks like a chainsword of some description. Fusillade 2. I've never used weapons like this. I don't feel like starting. These rays are new to me, though. Photon beam, 50% chance to stun crew and target room for 5 seconds. That's cool. And gravitic ray, shield piercing 2. Does not affect shields. Inflicts minor crew damage. Slows at crews and rooms hit for 30 seconds. I don't know about that. That's weird. We'll circle back to that one. I might buy this just to try it. I don't know that it's going to do much for me, though. Yeah, we'll see. 10% evasion while your sensor status is active. Stackable. I might buy that. Oh, man. Okay, well. I mean, we know what we must do. We just don't know if we have the strength to do it, right? And then here's some weapons, too. This is probably a great shield here. So we're probably going to buy the 2 weapons, and we're going to buy the 2 modules, I think. And then we need to juice our sensors a little bit and keep them manned at all times. That seems pretty good. And we're probably going to get rid of... you can't see it right here, but wherever my module is... Oh, you can't see it. I'm just blind. Good to know. Yeah, let's buy that. Let's buy that. Am I buying these weird laser weapons? Probably not. In fact, I'm probably getting rid of this, right? More than likely. Yeah. Let's just get rid of the scrap. I'm not gonna get too much use out of it. Let's buy that and give it to one of our, probably the commander. I don't know. I keep looking at this and wondering if it's good. I'm just really not sure. I mean, I am using a very sort of crew damagey heavy stuff. So minor crew damage is useful. Maybe the stun is actually the real call here. The shield piercing 2 is really interesting though. Slowing crew for 30 seconds. That's infinite time, man. 30 seconds is so much time, and this charges almost immediately. So we really could make them have like so much difficulty getting around their ship, getting repairs done. So that might be a thing we do. I'm tempted to buy it just to see what it does. It only needs 1 power, right? Would I be able to run it? That's the question. With my current combo, which looks a little bit like this, right? I could run it until my warp lance comes up, at which point I would stop. So I do probably need 1 power bar. Let's give this man some weaponry. Combat nav is not excellent, but it isn't bad, right? So this guy is stacked pretty much. We could start jumping here. But here, whoop! I didn't mean to press that. I hope that did nothing wrong. I'm probably gonna get rid of that spell too. I'm just kind of hanging on to. It's 10 scrap, but I mean, 10 scrap is 10 scrap, right? I am uncertain about this. Very uncertain. Particularly because he doesn't deal damage. So I'm loath to get more stuff that just does not deal damage, right? I wonder if the slow also means like action speed. Like if they're repairing, if it slows them, that alone would be a big deal. I think I'm gonna buy this instead. Yeah, let's try the photon beam. With the combo I'm using, I might like just hit the room that I warp lance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we could try that. And let's actually sell this spell. We're not using it. And let's look at our upgrades real quick. I probably should have upgraded my command throne instead. Actually, let's do that now. And we will try that. And we can run this sometimes. We'll see, right? Excuse me. Alright. Probably making some unwise decisions, but that's okay. Encounter heavily shielded cultist ship. It begins firing upon you in Krom's crucible. We are forged anew. You say so. Okay, unfortunately the siege bombard rolled a small room. That's where I wanted to hit. What do they have? So they can do a fair amount of damage here. We might want to hit their weapons first. So let us do that. Alright. And can we do something like that? Maybe they will die. Awesome. This is a long spell. Ooh, I don't know what that is, and I don't want to find out, to be honest with you. But I think I'm going to. I needed that to not miss. Which means that now I can't even try the beam. That's okay. Alright, so we got some combat in there. We got some fires. That's the Doom effigy. Oh my god. He has 1 DPS though. Summons 2 skeletons. I do have some fires I need to address. I don't want my Ashen Priest to be. Alright, so let's give some orders here. Is there any way to vent this cleanly? I don't think so. The airlocks in this ship are in really bad spots, I feel. I think that's by design, but I don't like it, like, at all. So let's do something like that. Let's get our Berserker over here. And how do we... something like this. I don't like this at all, to be completely honest with you. I might just jump here. This seems like dangerous. This Doom effigy is really scary. Okay, he's actually doing, like, no damage. That's fine. That should be okay. And then let's hit him with a... I don't want more Siege Bombard. Take it down. Nice. I forgot to open a door, I guess. That's okay. We're more than fine. Good rolls? Not good rolls. This might be this type of situation. Put it out like that. Give him the pen shot. That might actually just kill them. It does. Close doors. Wait for oxygen. Not much left in the aftermath. You managed to recover an in-tech supply container. Is that that is a tool? I would like the servo husk instead, please. I'm hoping oxygen comes back in time. It is not going to. It's not. It is. We jump. I know we have crew. What's this, transport vessel? No. We head to the big threat. Ooh, what do you got? Since I've detected a war cult vessel ferrying supplies, rather than fleeing, it turns to engage you. Alright, back to stations. Power my warp lance. What do they got? I have to hit shields here. I don't think I have an option. As much as I want to take down their weapons. Yeah. Let us do that. Nice. And then we charge up the spell. Yep. All of them got infected, so if I get a kill here, that would be incredible. What is he casting? Another Doom effigy. Oh my god. Tough. I could interrupt that with my photon beam, but the shields would have to be down. And it's not charged. Yeah. Let's hit him again here. Hopefully we'll get a spawn. That will interrupt if we get a spawn. Yeah, that worked. That actually worked fantastic. And then we can hit here. Probably hit their weapons with a missile. I don't know why their shields went down one bar there, but it doesn't matter to me. We should very much try for a crew kill here. What do they got left? A priest, some husks, and yeah, that. Okay, so let's tango. Load them up, knock them down, right in the treasure room, please. Yeah, let's actually hit their sub-husk crew. Okay, what do we got? You break open the container, teleport beacon is offered to the slave inside, who immediately accepts it and recalls back to your ship. Grateful, the freed slave enthusiastically joins your crew. A gladiatrix. Cool. Somebody's boarding? That's a choice. Alright, we can't shoot him again. I need you to not do that. Yeah, I need you guys to kill the last crewmate, which is over here. Unfortunate. Recall. Let's get our... He'll be okay for a moment, I think. Get in there. And let's get our mutant going. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Enemy crew's been killed. Search the remains. Cool. Let's get back to stations. A lot of doors opening noises. And the thralls are gonna die, so I need to assign these. Now I have the crew that I wanted, pretty much. I wonder if I should consider the servo husk a good border or not. The gladiatrix seems okay with the increased DPS and with the ability to summon a warhound. I kind of want to just be boarding with my commander, though. He seems very strong for that. Maybe replace a berserker here with the servo husk. That might be okay. So something like this, maybe, you know. Uncertain. All right. If that had been a transport vessel, I might have prioritized that. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but experience tells us poorly. Oh, that's right, the hound. It's a psychic ability. I forgot about that. Too bad I just got rid of that one thing. Oh well. Any upgrade before we take the plunge? Probably just a power bar, right? I should actually probably get sensors. Because I have that one thing that gives me dodge. That might be ideal. Let's do that. Yeah, and then that'll activate Vector Analyzer, which is quite strong, it looks like. Alright. I'm sure we'll be running away from this. Oh yeah. Red loot there. Your path crosses something ancient and pulsing. Not dead, not quite alive. Your instruments twitch. The void has grown a tongue. Lifeless meat puppet flashes erratically on your view screen. Body fused with what used to be a command throne. It does not speak. You power your weapons and prepare to engage the monstrosity. Yeah, we don't know about this. They have fat... oh no, I thought these were the electric husks. Spawns infernal creatures on death. Shield an area against a hostile projectile. That's going to be an issue. They also have a lot of weapons, dude. Like, a lot of weapons. Yeah. This, I'll be honest, this looks like a flea to me, but we'll see. The question is, what do we hit first here? It's always the question, ain't it? I should have put my high health berserker over here, unfortunately. I think we hit shields room here. I think we go for the same tried and true combo. I assume this thing goes demonic the moment I get rid of all crew, so that kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, let's execute the plan. Nice. And then we have a lot of crew moving, so We send the shield. They all shielded in there? They're not repairing. They are not repairing. They're just going to sit there for quite a while. So this might have worked out in my favor. Maybe. I might actually try and board here. Let's get my Berserker out of there that is half health. And oh man, I'm gonna send my commander. F it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna send my commander. That is unfortunate. I am okay with it. Let's get the let's get the thing here. Yeah. I know. What do I got? Heavy flare missile. Nice. And let's start causing some damage. Where do I want more breaches? Let's take out one of their weapons. Which one's the scariest? Subspace warhead. 3-shot burst. 2-shot volley of high yield projectiles. I don't know what that means. A lot of these I don't really know what they mean, so I think maybe it's just dealer's choice. Maybe get an interrupt on one of these guys. Temporary summon a fiend. This guy has 2 abilities. I want to hit there. Yeah, don't miss. And actually, they don't have shields, so we can follow up. Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. All right, so that's done. I should probably missile something, but I'm not sure what. Oh, okay, so this just interrupted all their spells, so now they are repairing. Is that a Berserker in there? No. I don't know what you guys are doing. I know what you're doing. It's because I sent people over. It's getting a little crazy over here on this side. On the other end of things. What is this, the shield gen, right? Yeah. Sure, hit it. Why not? You might as well help this guy repair, dude. Whoa. Oh, command throne. Hey, where'd you going? Hey, what are you doing? Get in there. Start punching. Unfortunate miss there. I might have to recall here. Yeah, because my dude's taking a lot of damage. Oh, boy. Yeah, he might die if I don't pull him back. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Just recall. Get out of there, bro. Let the commander do his thing. And let's take down another system, ideally a weapon, probably. Or we hit their shields again to keep them down. We can do both. Wait, is there... It's down, yeah. Okay, nice fire. Good fire. We should probably summon the hound while we're here. Are we... Yeah. I don't know about sending this guy anywhere right now. Okay, so we're doing damage. Let's miss. I don't want this shield charger up. Let's keep going. Hit more of their weapons. We're doing okay. Nice miss there. Dodge chance coming in. Another fire. What are they? Were they spinning? I don't know what these are, these Revenants. I don't think I've ever seen them. A lot of their systems are down, which is very good for me. Let's keep hitting them, man. I don't even want to say what we're doing. Your vessel shudders under the influence of a mysterious force. A droning noise surrounds you. Infernal energies sweep across the hull of the monstrosity, newly awakened by a malefic intelligence. Demon heart, enemy systems repaired, enemy crew reinforcements. This is something I don't love about this game. I gotta be honest. Where you're doing well and the game has to sort of soft cheat. But I get it, I guess. Okay, so where's the demon heart? I mean, probably the giant heart thing is probably the demon heart, if I had to guess. I think we'll be alright. We'll see. Don't like that their shields are back up, though. Take them right back down. Of course. Figures. Yeah, we got invaders. Send the big boy. Yeah, he'll take them out. It'll be alright. Let's hit their shields again just to keep them down. Just kidding. We're gonna fail miserably. That's okay, though. Another missile. Let's take down some other... No, I want shields down. I want to be able to have a little bit more flexibility. Okay, unfortunate hit there. Nice. And We're gonna not aim where it could ping off the shield boy here. They should be pretty close to dead here. Yeah, they are. I know we're at 75 strength. Can I keep summoning hounds? Ooh, that's not good. It's a regular breach though. I don't think I can keep spawning. I didn't notice my I didn't notice this. Okay, cool. That's fine. Husk, get over here. And where is my Mr. Man? Get him in there. Yeah, be alright. Last volley should do it, assuming. The pen will do it, hopefully. Oh, I didn't notice that he was under attack. No, my blood curse. Oh, well, that happens. That's alright. A series of violent convulsions rip through the creature's spine. Gush of entrails and valuables pull from the creature's sundered maw. You snatch what you can before the rest liquefy in a cloud of bubbling acid. I got a necro lurch, apparently. A module that I will have to get rid of. And a soul spear. Which one do I want? Well, probably not the module, since I don't have too many demonic units. Probably just a necro lurch, right? Yeah, why would you... Oh. He's just there, huh? Well, that sucks. I'm really sad that we lost our Ashen Priest, but it is what it is, right? Let's get back to stations. That could have gone better, but it could have gone worse. I think that's our first time defeating a greater threat like that too. So the scrap value alone might be worth it. Although I did lose like what is this 30 something worth of scrap. So in terms of repairs, right? So that's kind of a bummer. But we can and should upgrade here. But let's head to the Stargate. You approach the Stargate. Bubonic territories and Forge Enclave. I have never been to either of these sectors, I'm pretty sure. I want to go to the Forge Enclave. If only because I feel like this is going to be Poison City. And I freaking hate poison, man. So yeah, let's do the Forge Enclave. This has got to be like the Techno Cult homeworld, right? You arrive at a hidden Techno Cult Forge Enclave, tightly guarded by the Machine Priest. Forge Enclaves contain the facilities required to produce some of the most powerful technologies in the galaxy. Cool. That's probably a machine shrine. Yeah, it sure is. What do we got? Armaments, modules. Yeah, so just pretty standard stuff. I'm probably gonna pass by here. I would like another caster, given that I just lost mine, which was being very useful, but it happens. I should close my doors. Okay, well, but that was the War Cult sector. We triggered our Shrine of Rage and gave our commander quite a few buffs. Our crew is not as boardy, attacky as I would have liked. That's okay. I need to remember that I have this heavy flare missile. This seems pretty good as well. I might use it instead of the claymore here. It is one less missile, but one less damage. But a high chance of a hull breach, which is fantastic, I think. Let's just equip it, just in case, so we don't forget. But that being said, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've been enjoying these. I'll catch you in the next episode of the Cult of Krom's journey to the Vault of Souls. Now with added Necrolurch. Yeah, look at him. Dude waddles. Kind of looks a little bit like me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.